Hello everyone, I'm Francesca. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are making a recipe from my cookbook Plantiful, and I wanted to share the fudgy brownie recipe from the dessert section with you all. Let me show you them real quick. They are absolutely perfection. Honestly, they're such a good recipe. I think everybody should know how to make brownies, and they look like this. Hopefully this is focusing. They're just so good. They're easy to make, they're nut-free, they're delicious. So I'm really excited to share this recipe with you all. If you don't have a copy of my cookbook and you want to get one, there's always links in the description box to order it. And yeah, the full written out recipe will be on my blog and ingredients will be posted down below. And thank you all for your love and support on the book if you do have it. And if you have it and you haven't left an Amazon review, please be sure to do that. They're super helpful. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the recipe. If you like the video, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Helps channel out, helps us to grow and spread more vegan recipes. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here, and let's go make some brownies. Before we get into the recipe, I did just want to show you my cookbook Plantiful in case you haven't seen it before. It is a beautiful hardcover book. I did all the food photography myself. There is a beautiful image with each recipe, and I have everything in here from breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, appetizers, and desserts. So let's make these brownies. So to start off, you're going to take some vegan semi-sweet chocolate chips and some vegan butter. Melt those in the microwave. I'm going to melt the chocolate chips at like 30-second intervals. Stir it 30 seconds until it is nice and silky, dreamy, smooth like this. Isn't there just something about melted chocolate that's just so good? And then the melted butter, you want it to be really, really hot. This is going to add that nice crackly effect on top of our brownies. Add in some organic dark brown sugar, organic cane sugar, organic granulated sugar, and the melted vegan chocolate. Now you're going to mix this together. In the recipe, if you look at it on the blog, it will say to add the tahini in there too, which was my mistake. I forgot to add that in, but it's fine, don't worry. Mix this all up. Then we're going to make our egg replacer. I'm using the one from Bob's Red Mill. I really like this one. It's like potato starch based. You could use a flax egg or a chia egg. Add in a little bit of water, set that to the side for just like a few seconds to thicken up, and that's it. And then into the bowl, we're going to add the tahini. The tahini adds a really nice bit of fat to these brownies. And then we're going to add in the egg replacer and of course some vanilla extract. Always add vanilla extract to your baked goods, and just mix that up again until it's well incorporated. And I really love the addition of the tahini in there. It is just so good. And if you don't want to use tahini, you could use like a nut butter or even sunflower seed butter. So now we're going to sift in our baking powder, our all-purpose flour, and our cocoa powder. And I really like to sift my dry ingredients into something like brownies so that way they come out really nice and smooth and there's no clumpiness or anything. And especially with the cocoa powder, because it can clump up very easily, so definitely sift the cocoa powder at least. And now just take a nice spatula and start to mix it. So this mixture is going to be dry. You're going to be mixing it, you're going to be like, what is going on? We're going to slowly add in some non-dairy milk. I'm using the one from Ripple. I really like that one. And you're just going to mix, add that in, and eventually it will turn into almost like a dough. I feel like this resembles more of like a cookie dough than particularly a brownie batter, in my opinion. And I was nervous when I made this recipe because I was like, this isn't gonna work, but it works incredibly well. So it looks like this, and I just want to eat this if I'm being quite honest, but we're gonna bake it. So I have a nice 8x8 pan lined with parchment paper. Add that in there and press it down with your spatula, and then I'm just going to press it into all the corners as best I can with the spatula, and then I'm going to use nice clean hands, and we're going to press it down with our fingertips. I like to do it with the fingertips so that way I can kind of really feel where the dough hasn't been spread out evenly, or the brownie batter, whatever you want to call this. So bake it in the oven 350, 20 minutes. When it comes out, it will look like this. If you stick a toothpick in the center, it should come out clean, but there might be little fudgy pieces resembling this. Perfect, that's what you want. And let that cool for 20 minutes. Then you can remove it from the pan and just open up that parchment paper, and having the parchment paper makes it so much easier to take out. Use a nice sharp knife and cut it into 16 pieces or 12 pieces, however many pieces you want to make. And they are just, oh, do you see how like fudgy and gooey they look? Like, And that's it. Now they're done. You can enjoy them, and they're really easy to make. They're really delicious. As always, the full written out recipes on my blog, like I said earlier, and the ingredients are in the description box down below. I really hope you try them out. I mean, don't these just look like so good? These are like my perfect brownies, fudgy and like that top like that. They're so good. You got to try them. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next week with another video. Bye.